Daquan, you've learned a woman was killed in what police are now calling a domestic dispute.
Nolan, I've been outside talking to neighbors all day about this early morning shooting, including one man who says that he noticed erratic driving from the people that were in the house behind me. Now, if you take a look at your screen, you can see the mugshot of 20-year-old Kyron Yarbrough, who was arrested early this morning. He's charged with capital murder for shooting and killing 26-year-old Alexis Garth. At 4 o'clock this morning, Athens police officers responded to a domestic violence shooting call where I am on 22,000 block of Oakdale Ridge Lane. When officers arrived, they say they found Garth in the driveway. She was taken to Huntsville Hospital where she later died of her injuries.
What is good, YouTube? This is Crime the E-Way, and I'm back with another react. So today, I'm going to be reacting to a young lady named Alexis Garth, who was unalived by her baby's father. He actually tried to unalive her, unalive the daughter, and unalive himself. But in the end, he only ended up unaliving Alexis, which was very sad. But yeah, let's get into it.
I like cash talk.
Welcome to
Lady
Crime the
Diamonds
E-Way.
hitting, turn
Please
the
like,
flash on.
comment, and
I'm like
subscribe.
Wayne Dixie. I get bags off. Baby got a pretty face, slim waist, ass off.
Join me as I dive into the heart-wrenching story of a mother who allegedly sacrificed everything to save her daughter from a brutal attack by her ex-boyfriend. Can I uncover the truth behind this shocking situation? A heart-wrenching story has shaken us to our core, one that showcases the unwavering love and sacrifice a mother can make for her child. This mother's bravery is a testament to the unbreakable bond between parent and child, and it's a story that needs to be told. Domestic violence is a growing concern in our society, with millions of women and children falling victim to the hands of their abusers every year. The scars of domestic violence go far beyond the physical, leaving deep emotional wounds that can take years to heal. It's an issue that we often turn a blind eye to, hoping that it will somehow resolve itself, but the truth is, it won't. It will only continue to claim more lives, more families, and more innocent victims unless we take a stand.
Stone County, where one person is dead and another is behind bars, arrested and charged with capital murder following a shooting early this morning. WAFF 48's Daquan Lee joins us live in Athens in front of the home where police officers say today's shooting happened. Daquan, you've learned a woman was killed in what police are now calling a domestic dispute.
Nolan, I've been outside talking to neighbors all day about this early morning shooting, including one man who says that he noticed erratic driving from the people that were in the house behind me. Now, if you take a look at your screen, you can see the mugshot of 20-year-old Kyron Yarbrough, who was arrested early this morning. He's charged with capital murder for shooting and killing 26-year-old Alexis Garth. At 4 o'clock this morning, Athens police officers responded to a domestic violence shooting call where I am on 22,000 block of Oakdale Ridge Lane. When officers arrived, they say they found Garth in the driveway. She was taken to Huntsville Hospital where she later died of her injuries. I talked to a man who was at the home next door and detailed his reaction when the shooting happened.
Went back to poke my head back outside to see what was going on, and I heard 3 gunshots, so I shut the door, locked it, and then within, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes, there was already cop cars here, so I didn't know exactly what happened. I thought maybe there was a robbery going on, but I don't think so after, reading a bunch of stuff.
Athens police tells us this is still an active investigation. As we continue to learn new details about what happened this morning, we'll update you on air and online. Reporting live in Athens, Daquan Lee, 48 on your side.
Family and friends of Alexis Garth, the woman who died on New Year's Day from injuries in a domestic violence-related shooting, are remembering her as a genuine person who just wanted to take care of her daughters. Tonight, they gathered at Tanner High School Park in Athens for a candlelight vigil. News 19's Alexa Harley was there, and she brings us reaction from the family.
Family and friends all gathered Saturday night around the Tanner High School track area to remember Alexis Garth. Those who came were dressed in purple and yellow, standing in silence. Family members took turns coming forward sharing stories about Alexis. People were holding candles, and on the count of 3, they all released purple balloons into the night sky, shouting, "Long live Alexis." Alexis's sister, Victoria Garth, tells me her sister was just a joy to be around.
My sister was a kind, loving person. She cared nothing about the drama and all that. She cared about her family, her friends, her daughters. She was very strong, the life of a party, and she just liked to have fun. So we just never expected to be here doing all this for her because she didn't deserve any of this. But my sister was a very genuine person who just wanted to live and take care of her daughters.
On behalf of the family of Alexis Garth, an account has been made at the Redstone Federal Credit Union called Angels of Alexis for anybody who would like to make a donation for her children. In Limestone County, Alexa Harley, News 19.
Because I couldn't make it in time. Y'all want some prayers for your boy? Anybody can come see by me. I ain't the baddest, but your ass son took my daughter. His friend took my daughter. I called many times, y'all, begging them to get their boy. I even called last night. But let me tell y'all what happened. So here it go. My daughter was here with me last night. See you for a little while. And I'm going to go to Huntsville and be with my friends. I said, okay. And that's just what she done. And they drove Alexis' car. And they made it back. She stood here a little while longer with me. All of a sudden, y'all, my door swung open. I got that on video as well. I can pull up everything I'm saying and show it to you. Black and white don't lie. And one thing about me, I ain't never lied, and I'm definitely not gonna lie. If it was justifiable, then it was justifiable. This was justifiable. Kyron walked through my door. He came in just as quiet and humble, didn't show a sign of aggression. And he said, come on, I'm gonna trail you home, get you off the road, because there's roadblocks set up on Elm Street and Jefferson and such and such, such and such. And they went home to their house. A little while later, my baby girl Miracle, my brother Trey, and Mary Jones, who was here at my house, got up and went to Buc-ee's. In the process of going to Buc-ee's, Miracle noticed she had left her keys in Alexis' car. Alexis did what any big sister would do. She jumped in her car. She met Miracle at Buc-ee's. She handed her keys. Miracle came back to the house. 10, maybe 15 minutes passed and Miracle phone rung, not mine. And Miracle jumped up and said, I'm tired of this shit. She said, I'm sick of this putting his hands on my sister. And you know what I said? I said, I am too. I went to the back, y'all, to find my gun, but I couldn't find it because my husband had hid it. But I still got in the car because I was going to fight because she's mine. Her daddy, her uncles, her brothers, nobody put their hands on her. The right. So anybody who want to tell the truth of the matter, let's tell it. Yeah, jump on here now and tell how you been jumping on my daughter. Tell how you bit her in the face about 2 weeks ago. Tell how you flew up in levels and pulled a pistol on my sister, and my sister said you're going to have to kill me because that's mine. Let's talk about it. Since y'all want to justify it, I'm here. Anybody can come see by me on that. Moving on. Put your seatbelts on. Moving on. While we in progress of getting to my daughter's home, she called back. Boy talking about don't know the story. I'm going to give it to you. She called back and she laid the phone down. I'm going to tell you what he said on my son. He's 6 feet deep. And I'm finna have to put my daughter there with him. She said, Karen, she just a baby. Why would you hurt her? He said, I'm going to kill her, I'm going to kill you, and then I'm going to kill myself. I started hollering. I knew I couldn't make it in time. So I called 911. Yeah, me. I called 911. Me. I called them and I said, could y'all please send the police to my daughter's house? My grandchild in the house and my daughter and her baby daddy. And he got a gun. I'm coming from town, Alabama, and she's still on the back of Athens. And I can't make it in time. The lady said, let me transfer you. She transferred me real fast. She did that. I told them what was going on. We still en route, y'all. Down by Buc-ee's, up Lindsay Lane, across that way, back up Nick Davis. While we going in one way, the police going in the front way. Now y'all tell me if I'm wrong, because I ain't got to lie about nothing. He was my child. The police stopped 2 houses before her house because they don't pull up on houses where the incident is. They pull close to it and they get out and go up. When they were pulling up, he was shooting my daughter. Now let me tell y'all this. Tell the story. I dare any to jump on here. Please do it. Please. I'm begging. I'm begging y'all. Jump on here. Jump on it. My cam don't lie. The Ring camera on my daughter's door don't lie. What I saw would never lie. Me and my daughter pulled up and the officers were already out their car, y'all. My daughter was laying on the ground. Karen was laying on the ground. Alana Chanel Tucker was in the front of a car with a police officer. I jumped out. He said, ma'am, you have to get back in the car. And at the time, I thought this was being real low down to me. But it wasn't. I didn't know what was there at the moment because it wasn't dinging on me. I thought my daughter and him was laying on the ground because it was a domestic dispute. And y'all know they'll put you both on the ground. When I pulled up, I saw my daughter move. Her legs moved. So I'm like, okay, they there. I said, sir, give me my granddaughter. He said, ma'am, get back in the car. I said, sir, give me my granddaughter. He said, ma'am, you're going to have to get back in the car. I said, sir, you're going to kill me out here. Give me my granddaughter. He said, ma'am, get back in the car. I changed, y'all, so I got back in the car. So I heard him say, do you have a medic bag, to another officer? And that's when realization kicked in that my daughter wasn't laying there because she was in a domestic whatever, waiting on them to figure it out. My daughter was laying there in her own blood, y'all, running down the sidewalk like water if you wash a car. And the reason my granddaughter was in front of that car is because the man had to stand with her where he found her at. My granddaughter was smart enough to go hide under a car. My daughter died, y'all, for protecting her daughter. See, he shot my daughter 5 times. Hear me when I say this. 5. 1 in one side, 1 in the other hip, and 3 times in the stomach. Guess what? But the measurements of the bullet holes showed that she turned one way because she had a little personnel, turned another way because of the little personnel. And Lonnie ran, and she hid. And when it spun her around, he shot her 3 times in the stomach. Yeah. So in the midst of it, guess what? The officer told me, because I can play this off my head, I ain't gonna never close my eyes and I see it. When they were pulling up, before they got out the car, he shot her. Laid himself on the ground, pushed the gun over, and said he surrendered. Yeah. So since y'all want sympathy, since y'all want a prayer, serve something. Yeah, that's your son. That's your boy. That's your cousin. That's your brother, and you're gonna continue to ride. He had a choice. Just like anything I ever done in life, I had one. He had a choice. He had a choice. Yes, boy. He had a choice. Anybody else who got something to say? Guess what? She had now. I look back on my ring, y'all. When he came in my house, he had a pistol in his jacket, had his hand over it. I don't give a if it's a sister, a brother, a mama, or uncle. I don't care. Every day, I'm grateful for all the condolences, everybody that's come to my house, everybody that called me. I'm grateful. More. Stop speaking on what they don't know. Do y'all want me to upload all this? Do you? Shut up. Mention my daughter's name is up. So I'm gonna say this. If y'all don't know the story, that's my first and last time speaking on it. Y'all leave me alone. Stop speaking on my child. He killed my daughter in cold blood. Not over no, she was pregnant by this, that, and the third. No. He got caught around again, and every time he do, he gets mad. But ask him how many times I called and begged somebody to get him. And the mother said, let me call. No, get up. I'm up. Leave me and my daughter and my family alone. Don't mention my child's name. Because after this, I ain't sending no more warnings.
Hey, yo, thanks for watching Crime the E-Way. And if you enjoyed that story or want to have a dialogue about it or whatever, leave your comments down below. And I'll be back with more bangers like this.